Hello and welcome. I am so happy to have you here. If you are watching this video, it is because you have heard something that I said either through a conversation that we had or maybe an ad that you saw that I had posted up, and something that I said connected with you and resonated with you, and you want more out of your life than what you currently have. So welcome. I cannot wait to share all of the details of this amazing opportunity with you guys. Now, normally this does take about a good hour, I would say, for me to give you all of the details and my backstory so we can get to know each other. I know that you don't have that much time. Your time is valuable. So I'm gonna try to condense it down into about 15 minutes or so. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So just a little bit about me so you can kind of get an idea of who I am as a person. You know, if you do decide you want to do this and join my team, we will be talking every single day and working very closely together, you know, potentially going on future trips together, spending time together. So you have to at least like me a little bit and want to work with me. So my name is Harmony. I am 33. I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico with my husband, and now we're four fur babies. So a little bit about me is I love to country dance. That's actually where my husband and I met 4 years ago. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan and like Lord of the Rings, so a little bit of a nerd, but really only on like the movie side. And I do love to read books, and my favorite color is green, and I love tattoos. I have a lot of tattoos. So just a little bit about me. I do also, I am Christian. You can see my necklace here. I do talk not a whole lot about, you know, religion. I don't ever push that on anybody, but if you join my team, you will be hearing a lot of, you know, blessed and God bless and amen. So, you know, if that makes you uncomfortable, then this is probably not the team for you. You know, when I first started, I just kind of accepted everybody onto the team, and as I've grown, I've really come to realize that we have to connect, and you know, you really do have to find your tribe and those people who understand you and connect with you. So, you know, just because you apply to this opportunity does not necessarily mean that you will get a spot on the team. I will be going through your social media and making sure that I see that you're a fit for the team and working with me very closely. So what I'm looking for right off the bat is someone who is happy and positive. Now, I'm not saying that I'm a happy, positive person all the time, because I'm not. But I don't want to see a lot of like negative stuff is what I mean. I'm not looking for perfection, so you don't have to have abs and, you know, be crazy into fitness. You just have to have a big heart. You have to want more, and you have to be willing to put yourself out there on social media, share your story, and help others. So that's what I'm looking for. That's who I hope to add to my family and my team. So let's jump into it. So I actually struggled with my fitness now as an adult. You know, once you hit 30, it just kind of feels like it goes downhill. And what really jump-started my fitness was last year, 2017. My husband and I went to the lake with a group of our friends, and I was extremely uncomfortable with how I felt and how I looked in my bikini, you know, especially being around all these other girls who were rocking their swimsuits with confidence, and I was the only one who had like my clothes on over my swimsuit. And I'll put up some pictures for you guys to see. But what really got me was, at one point I did take the clothes off. We got in the water, we started to cook and eat and stuff like that. And there's a picture that was snapped of me, and I actually recreated a 1 year, you know, before and after transformation. I'll put it up for you side by side. And looking back at that photo, I was looking at it with my husband when we recreated it back in August, and he made a comment that the before picture looked like I was wearing a saggy diaper. And coming from a guy who's never said anything to make me feel bad about myself or hurt me in any way, it was just kind of like, you know, like a punch to the face, and that has stuck with me ever since. And so when people ask me now, you know, how do you stay motivated to work out, what keeps you going, and I will tell them that keeps me going. I will show them the picture, I will tell them about the, you know, conversation that we had and how much it stung, and it just brings back memories of when I was really, really insecure and uncomfortable in my own skin. I didn't love myself. I, you know, had really, really nasty, mean thoughts, And we all do that to ourselves. We're all really mean, probably meaner than other people can be to us. We say probably the mean things. And to think about those feelings and how I was struggling internally, but on the outside I portrayed to my friends and family that, oh, everything's fine and I'm happy and life is great. And being two different people is really, really exhausting. And I am so happy that I have found, my confidence again and my self-love. And that really is why I got into coaching and actually started to pursue it, is because I've been there. I know how it feels. And then to be where I am now, I just want to help other women find themselves again and to find that confidence and that self-love. And that's really why I do it. Now, when I got into the opportunity, I had no idea really what I was getting into. So after that day at the lake, I started going to the gym. And the gym is really hard. It's not for me personally. If it is for you, that's fine. If you don't have to give up the gym, even doing this. But for me, I was intimidated. I was intimidated by the people there. I was intimidated by the machines. I didn't know what I was doing. I did what probably most beginners do, is I went to Google. And have you ever Googled fitness and nutrition? It is so overwhelming. It tells you, count your calories, don't eat carbs, don't eat fat, try the keto diet, count your macros. Well, what the fuck are macros? It's crazy. And so I understand why people quit now, because I quit. I was going to the gym through the holiday season. So like I said, last year, started in August, and I wasn't seeing the results I wanted because I didn't know what I was doing and I didn't have the support that I needed to succeed. Going through it through the holiday season, I ended up quitting on myself. And of course, come January 1st and the New Year's resolutions, I started up again. And I created an Instagram account. And I had heard that if you go public and you put it out there for people to see, you're more likely to do what you say you're going to do when people are watching you. So I created an Instagram account in January of this year, 2018. And at the same time that I created that, I came across an ad, probably similar to one that you saw if you saw one of my ads. And it said a whole bunch of stuff that I really liked. Work out from home, have the support of a community, have all the tools you need to be successful, travel, earn an income, potentially work from home. All of this stuff was great. But the reason why I personally got into it was for the tools and the support and working out from home. Like I said before, I had no idea the impact that this opportunity would have on my life. When I started very selfishly. I started for my own fitness journey. And if that's you too, that's completely fine. A lot of people get into this with just starting their fitness journey, and then they see that it works, and then they want to share that with people, and then they start to actually work it and be a coach like I am now. So I've been doing this since January. I started very slowly, just on my own fitness journey, like I mentioned. And then I realized that being a part of this community and being a coach actually filled a void that I didn't even know that I had. And that was connecting with people. In a day and age where we have, a way to connect at our fingertips with our cell phones and our computers and the internet, I feel like we are so disconnected more than ever before. And this community, this opportunity is all based on relationships and connecting with people and literally changing lives. I feel like I am making a difference in the world one life at a time, and that is huge to me. It fuels my freaking fire and my soul, and it brings me so much joy. And before, in my 9-to-5 job, which I still do full time, by the way, I still work and have that job that pays the bills, and I sell food. I sell food for a living, and I was never coming home and like, oh my god, babe, this happened today and I'm so excited. Like, no, nobody cares. Like, I sell food. So with this, like, when you change that life, when you have someone messaging you and telling you, because of you I started, because of you I didn't quit on myself, because of you, I can keep up with my kids, because of you I can walk up that flight of stairs without being winded, like all of this stuff, it's amazing. And of course it's not because of me. I mean, it was their hard work that got them there. I can't force them to do it, but I can definitely help motivate them and inspire them and keep them going and hold them accountable. And that's what we do as coaches. So That's what it means to me. It filled a void. It's being a part of something more than just yourself. The community is amazing. So before this, I actually worked in, before the food service, I actually worked in a bank for 10 years. And in the corporate world, it's very cutthroat and very competitive because you need to be that go-to person with all of the answers, because when it comes time for that raise or that promotion, you want to be up for it, right? And you don't want to have any competition. And this community is so different. It is a community of other strong-minded, empowered women who want to succeed and literally want to see you succeed. Like we can't ever succeed on our own. We need the help and the support of those around us. So it's completely different than anything I've ever been a part of before, and I absolutely love it. So who can be a coach, right? Anybody can be a coach. You do not have to be an expert. You do not have to be a certified trainer or a nutritionist. Everything is already created for you. All of the tools are already created for you. All that you have to do is actually follow them yourself, share your journey on social media, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and inspire and motivate others to get started. And when they do get started, they get started with you, and then you earn commission by, signing people up and changing their life. It's pretty amazing that we get to call that work. Like, I work out, I'm on social media, I help people, and I get paid. Like, are you kidding me? So what we do as coaches, probably one of the best things that I enjoy out of this, job the most is that we do personal development. Every single day you're required to do 10 minutes of personal development. I could probably talk on and on about how much that has changed my life. In the beginning, I was a little bit reluctant to do it. In my mind, I was just like, I don't need it. And that in itself it requires personal development, because if you can ever come to me and say that you're perfect and you don't need to, improve in any area of your life, well then, I guess kudos to you, this isn't for you. So that's changed my life a ton. And then being a proof of the product. So again, finding a fitness program that fits your needs. We have over 75 to choose from, so wherever you're at physically, we can help you get started and keep you progressing. You pick a program and then you just start sharing your journey on social media. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Nobody wants perfection. Nobody's looking for perfection. Nobody can connect to perfection. So if you're trying to be perfect, it's not real, and your followers will see right through your bullshit. So be you. You are unique. There is no one else like you. Tell your story and find those people that will connect with you. And then we also run what's called a challenge group or a boot camp. I like to call it like a virtual gym, and that is for our customers, where we get them into a private setting where it's basically like we create a safe zone for them, where they are comfortable sharing their journey with us and with others on a similar journey. We share our successes, our struggles. We have fun, we play games, we have competitions, there's giveaways and prizes. Like, you just keep it fun and you keep people accountable in these private groups. And that's pretty much all that you do as a coach. It's really not that difficult. It's a very simple process. I'm not gonna say that it's easy by any means, but the idea is very simple. You are basically like a fit BFF holding someone accountable. So I mentioned that you earn money by, getting people to sign up and join with you so that you can help them and work with them, one-on-one and in this private group. So basically every time that you help change a life, you earn commission. So yes, there is something that you have to buy. You purchase the tools to actually do the job. So you purchase access to the fitness programs, the meal plans, the team pages, the groups, all of that stuff. You get a back office, you get a website, and your customers will get most of that stuff, except for, of course, like the back office and the website. And so there is something that you have to buy, but I want to say right now that we are not salesmen. Not once have I ever felt sleazy or salesy, because we're not selling an empty box of tricks. We're not selling a magic pill or a potion. What we are providing is tools, hard work, sweat and tears, and support. And that's what we offer to our customers and our potential teammates as well. So how do we earn money? I'm gonna put up a little picture here for you guys. So let's say that you help 3 people a month, which that is our goal. As a coach, we are asked to help 3 people a month. And I'm using the $50 as an example because that's pretty average to what we actually get. So you can see if you help 3 people a month, 3 times 50, $150. And then that's what you can make for that month. This is when it starts to get interesting. So the following month, you help an additional 3 people. But the 3 people that you helped previously in month 1 are now your customers, and they're continuing to buy product from you. And this is where the residual income comes in. You are no longer trading your time for money. You're basically making money while you sleep. And then it just grows and grows from there. You can see that in the 3 months what you could potentially make. Now, let's say you wanted to go above and beyond, and you're really ambitious and you really want to see fast growth, and you want to quit that full-time job and make this full-time and see that rapid growth. You help 5 people a month. Well, now 5 times 50, you can see how much you're making, and then it just grows and grows and grows from there. So what I love about this business is that you are in control of your finances, of your income. How hard you work determines what you bring home. And in my job right now, it doesn't matter how hard I work. I get salary. I could work overtime. I could work 60, 70, 80 hours a week, and I would be making the same paycheck. And I'm never going to get anywhere with that. I'm never going to get out of the rut of where I'm at financially and in debt and all of that stuff with busting my butt for maybe a 3% raise every year if I'm lucky. So the potential in this is pretty much limitless. So I'm going to put up a photo here for you guys, and this is a coach who's like the head of our team. She's been coaching for 5 years, and this income that you're seeing is monthly. So she started out making nothing, and now she's making, I believe she told me in September she was making $17,000 a week. So it's probably even increased since she made this this photo to share. So the potential is really just as big as your imagination, and as hard as you work. So that's how we make money. Of course, there's a lot more to it. There's bonuses and things like that. Again, I'm already over the time that I wanted to go for you guys. So a couple of things I want you to think about when determining if this is going to be for you or not is, trading your time in for a paycheck. So like right now, if I want to take time off and have a vacation, I have to ask permission to live my life. How does that make sense to anybody? I am 33. I have another 33 years of this before I can even retire. My whole life, like the best years of my life, are going to be spent working 9 to 5, asking permission for time off, barely, getting a raise if I'm lucky, like never getting anywhere. So really think about that. This opportunity can give you not only the financial freedom, but the life freedom as well. And 2 of the most common objections that I get when people are wanting to sign up is, I don't have time. I don't feel like I have time. I'm too busy. Well, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. We have people who are full-time workers and full-time students, full-time moms. There's a mom of 6 on our team, and she freaking crushes it. You can do this in as little as 1 hour a day. Now, of course, the more time that you spend, the quicker you will see it grow, but pick your heart, okay? My heart right now is going to work to a job that brings me no satisfaction, and having to be there and talk to people who are as equally unmotivated and uninspired to be there. I would rather sacrifice an hour in the morning, maybe getting up earlier, or going to sleep an hour later to work a business that can potentially retire me in 3 to 5 years and make me a millionaire. So choose your heart. And another objection I get is money. I don't have the money to invest in the startup pack. Well, I feel like maybe you don't see the value in it. because money is rarely the actual case. So I felt the same way when I started. I put it on a credit card. I did. I went round and round with the husband and if I'm going to do it, and I was like, I'm going to put it on a credit card because I just have a feeling that this is going to change my life, and I'm going to work hard and bust my butt to earn that money back my first month, which I did by helping those 3 people. So if you don't have money, let's say that you are living paycheck to paycheck like I was when I started, isn't that more of a reason to start so that you can get out of the rut that you're in? Because if you don't take a leap of faith, if you don't take a chance on something else where you are in control, you're never going to get out of that paycheck to paycheck cycle and that rut of being in debt and never feeling like you're getting anywhere. So take a chance. There is a 30-day money back guarantee if you join and you decide it's just not for you. So let's talk about the next steps in actually signing up. So it's $160 for the pack, all of the tools that you will need to do this job. And that $160 is good for a full year. Sorry, you hear my boys in the background. $160 for a year. Think about that, okay? That comes out to like $15 a month. It's very affordable. And you, like I said, you get products in your hand, you get tools. It's not just like, poof, your money is like going into midair and disappearing. And then after that, it's $15 a month. Business service fee, it takes care of your back office, your website, and the shipping and all of that that's done for you. So I like to think of it like Amazon Prime, where you pay for a membership to get all of the benefits. And as a coach, you get 25% discount on everything. And that trumps that $15 a month fee tremendously. So that's it. I'm way over the time that I wanted to spend with you guys. So if you're still watching, thank you so much. I hope that I have answered your questions. I hope that I've inspired you and shown you that there is more out there. You don't have to live your life adulting and like what society deems is, you know, life. There is more. You can do this. I cannot wait to hear back from you and potentially work with you and welcome you to the family. So thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
This is exclusive. Go! Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.